Alright boys, what is up? Welcome back to a new video. So for today's topic, I'm going to be talking about there's no such thing as a work-life balance. So I'm going to tell you my experience. I tried to do the work-life balance thing, trying to take other people's advice, like the average guy trying to take their advice, and this is my experience, so this is going to be unfiltered as fuck, so I'm going to tell you the truth. So in my last relationship, it is like very hard to keep that balance of like working on your business, staying motivated, staying ambitious while maintaining a relationship. That's really hard. You're gonna have to make sacrifices. I'm gonna tell you guys why there's no such thing as a work-life balance. So in my last relationship, I'm gonna be like really honest with you guys. So when I would like have sex with my ex, like we would do a couple times and stuff like that, and then when I would go to the gym the next day, like my balls would this is like really unfiltered, so this is getting in deep, so you guys better be ready for this. So like my balls would be basically empty, so I would go try to lift like heavy ass weights. I wouldn't have like the testosterone, the semen in me, the energy to like go actually lift some heavy ass weights, and I couldn't lift as heavy like before having sex. But when I didn't have sex for a week, I would be like more motivated. I would be stronger because that semen is built up inside of my balls basically. And also when I was in a relationship, like I have like a what is it called, anxious attachment style. So I would constantly like think about her and like worry about shit like that, like if she's cheating, if she's talking to other guys, stuff like that. And instead of like me focusing 100% on my like business, on my content creation, on my studies, like my mind would wander off and think about her and be like, what is she doing, what is she up to, she's cheating on me, stuff like that. So for example, say I'm that guy, I'm guy A, and I have a relationship and I'm trying to work on the business, go to the gym, and do those three things. And the other guy, he's not in a relationship. So right now, I'm not in a relationship. I'm just working my ass off, grinding. I'm 100% focused in the business, and so there's guy A and guy B. Guy A, he's in a relationship. Guy B is not. So who do you think is gonna outcompete who? Guy A that's in a relationship, or guy B that's not in a relationship, and he's just like 100% focused into his business, into his craft, into content creation, making new ideas. His mind is not wandering off into like what his girl's up to or what he's gonna plan out for the date. And it's the obvious answer is guy B is gonna be more successful in his business because he's more focused in his craft and on himself, like 100% focused on himself, while guy A is maybe a little focused on himself and more focused on the girl. And that's why I'm telling you there's no like such thing as work-life balance. The guy B that's just focused on himself 100%, he's gonna fucking crush it. He's gonna demolish guy A. He's putting like 10% into the relationship, 10% into the gym, 10% into the business, 10% into his studies, and then guy B is putting like 100% just into himself, the gym, business, content creation, studies. He's putting all that energy into himself, and he's gonna be miles ahead of guy A. So there is no such thing as work-life balance. And also another one, if you're like single, or basically if you're just staying in, working on your craft, grinding all fucking day, you're going to make it if you keep showing up, keep doing the same shit every day. And you're gonna have to make sacrifices because girls want, like if you're in a relationship, the girl wants you to spend time with them, also be successful and spend time with them. Like you're gonna have to sacrifice maybe the business or spending time. You can't have everything at once because how life is, you have to focus on 2 to 3 things at once. You can't focus on like 5 to 10 things every day because you'll put 10% into each of those, while the other guy's putting 100% into just 2 or 3 things, and he's just gonna outcompete the fuck out of you, you know. So what I suggest is you focus on the hard things, the things that take the most time. So health and wealth, those 2 things take the most time. If you want your dream physique, aesthetic body, it takes at least 5 to 6 years. Even if you're doing everything right, if you have like average genetics, minimum it takes 5 to 6 years. So that takes a long time. Focus on that. And wealth, that 5 to 10 years takes for your business to start off. Even many businesses that start off in the beginning, they fail a lot. So that takes the longest. So if you focus on those 2 things, while you're just putting all the energy into yourself, focusing on yourself, the girls will be a byproduct of that. So once you start making money from your business, getting that dream body, this is going to be like very beneficial. You're gonna have a lot of confidence. You're not gonna take shit from anyone. So imagine like you're 27, 28, you're successful, you have that dream body, and you go cold approach a girl that's like 21, 22, maybe 23, and you go on a date with her, or she says some dumb shit. You're gonna have this like ego about you that like if she disrespects you, you're gonna check her right then and there. You're gonna be like, who the fuck is she? Like, why is she disrespecting me? Does she not know like I went through all this work? I have a name for myself. I have these wins. I make this amount of money. Like, I'm not gonna take shit from you. Don't disrespect me. And nowadays, like you gotta check these girls, because all these girls are being treated with like flowers, candy. Yeah, on the first day, they're being treated like princesses. All these nice guys. And when you check them, they're gonna be like, oh, this guy's different, because you have that certain swagger about you. You put in that work, and byproduct of that is you won't take shit from anyone, even men. Men will respect you, because biologically, like subconsciously, when you have a nice body, everyone knows like that shit takes a long time. You can't just buy that overnight. It takes hard work, discipline, eating the same shit every day, going to the gym every day, countless workouts, and you had to make a lot of sacrifice. So like, whenever you see like a guy that has a good body, that he made a lot of sacrifice. He didn't go out on the weekends drinking. He had to stick to a certain diet. He had a bulk cut, like multiple years of bulking and cutting. And he put in that work and that discipline, and that gives you like that you start to respect them more, because you know how it is with the grind and self-improvement. And that's what I'm telling you, to focus on health and wealth, and like just focus on those 2 things, because that's the hardest thing to achieve, and it takes the most time. All the like girls, you can do that shit in a month. You can just go. It's so easy. Go cold approach. Go out on a weekend when you're out and about in the gym. Cold approach girls. You're gonna shoot your shot. You're gonna get some numbers, dates, and then you can fuck them. That's so easy. It takes like at least a month, And buying the nice cars, the nice clothes. Once you have your body, you can even wear like plain clothes like this or something like this. It will fit nice. Get it tailored. It hugs your arms, pops your chest out. You don't have to wear like expensive ass clothes. You can just wear a t-shirt with pants. Makes your legs pop out, and you'll look good. You can buy the cars, the apartment you ever wanted, the girls, all that shit. You can do that all in a month. Like, it doesn't take that much time. So yeah, so there is no work-life balance. That's pretty much the video. That's the topic of the video. And once, if you don't do the work-life balance, it will take less time for you to be more successful, because you're 100% focused on yourself, on your business, in your craft, instead of putting like 10% in your social life, 10% on relationships, 10% with family, 10% with going out. You just 100% focused on your health and wealth, and those 2 things take the most time. Alright guys, that's pretty much the video. Hit the subscribe button, like the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.